All right, so we've been dealing with some physics density topic for the past few days if you've been following us. And we define density as mass per unit volume, which means that density, this is the symbol equals to mass over volume. So I'm just going to give a little explanation on density. Density, as we know, is a very simple term. It's simply saying how closely packed is a thing. For example, let's look at this object A. Let's call it A. And this another object. Let's call it B. Now let's assume that A and B has the same volume. So the volume A, they have the same dimension. And A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fundamental particles. B has 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so which of them will you say has a higher density? Assuming that those particles are the same, we mean mass over volume. Remember that mass is defined as the amount of fundamental particles that is contained in a substance. And by fundamental particle, we mean amount of atom, amount of molecule, amount of ion. Any of these are fundamental particles, or even the subatomic particle. So the one, if they have the same volume, you'll notice that B is denser than A because it has more fundamental particle within the same volume. So that's why density is mass per unit volume. Another example you can think of is a car. If a car has capacity to carry 5 persons, and car A, the same brand of car, carry 3 persons, and car B carries 7 persons, you will say they are densely packed. Even in population, you look at population density, how many people lives in a particular square kilometer of a population. And places like Lagos in Nigeria, you say is densely populated, and you see other cities that are scarcely populated. So density is basically the amount of fundamental uh, particles per unit volume. That's mass per unit volume of an object or a substance. And various objects have different level of density. And normally and generally, we know that solid are more denser than liquid, and liquid are also more denser than gas. So these are the three states of matter, right? Solid, liquid, and gases. And we have substances that can change from solid to liquid to gas, like ice can change to water, water can change to steam. All right, so at the different temperatures. All right, with this, I hope we set background for density, and you'll be able to grab one or two things. All right, if that is the case, don't forget to subscribe and check all other questions that will solve that involve calculations. And if you have question, leave it in the comment section or send me a DM, and we're gonna be able to resolve that. Thank you. Do have a great time. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Bye.